Okay. I have now carefully uninstalled the finals, turned the computer off, and then on again, and installed it again, then turned the computer off and on again, with a lot of space in between for the computer to rest and, get ready and whatever it needs to do. So, let's try again. The moment of truth. Okay. Go. Yeah. What's this? It's taking a long time, man. Oh, there we go. Finally. Something is kind of happening. There we go. It says connecting. Okay. And now we're in. Let's. Yeah. Okay. So let's wait for a minute and see. Yeah. It's still there. The problem is still there. Please try again later. Okay. Well, how can I wake you up and make you realize that, well, actually you are working, you know? How can I do that? What is needed for that? Okay. Alright. Huh. I, I don't. What? No, I don't know what I could possibly do actually, but I feel like there are uh some settings missing, some details missing from here. I don't know. It just feels a little too simple. Okay, well, I don't know actually. I don't see anything. Okay, let's maybe let's go and search for something. See if something pops up. The finals can't connect to voice chat. Help please, voice chat not working. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Ah, yeah. Mm. Sure. Um, settings. It's just like there should be more here. Like there used to be more, and I also looked at a YouTube tutorial that showed there was like another um like a another bunch of audio settings, right? Like a push to talk and stuff. Like if you wanted that, or right? I don't have that anymore. Just my the finals game, it just doesn't want to recognize that. Well, actually, there are some audio settings that are important here. It just doesn't care apparently, which is worrying, you know, and very annoying. Why is that? What the fuck's going on? You know? We join voice chat, but it probably isn't working. Yeah. Let's see. How can I fix the issue of my game chat, my voice chat not working in the finals?
It's a common issue with online games, but don't worry, we'll get it sorted. First up, let's check your in-game settings. Make sure voice chat is enabled and that you've selected the right input device. While we're at it, double check your platform's privacy settings to ensure the game has permission to access your microphone. If that doesn't work, it might be a driver issue. Try updating your audio drivers or even reinstalling them.
Okay.
Let me know if you've already tried these steps,
Okay,
and
so
we can explore other solutions.
yes. How do I allow the finals access to my mic?
Okay, let's get the finals access to your microphone. If you're on Windows, go to your settings, then privacy and security, and find the microphone settings. Make sure microphone access is toggled on, and then find the finals in the list of apps, and make sure it has access too. If you're on a console like PlayStation or Xbox, the steps might be a little different. Let me know which platform you're using, and I can give you more specific instructions.
I'm using Windows 11.
Alright, for Windows 11, let's get the finals access to your mic. First, you'll need to open up your settings. You can do that by pressing the Windows key and I at the same time. Once you're in settings, look for privacy and security on the left side and click on it. Then, find microphone under app permissions. Make sure microphone access is toggled on at the top. After that, scroll down to let apps access your microphone and make sure the toggle for the finals is turned on. Let me know if you run into any trouble with those steps.
There is no individual the finals toggle, but there is like a general toggle for what it calls desktop apps, which the finals is a part of.
Okay, if you see a general toggle for desktop apps, that's the one you'll need to enable. Since the Finals is a desktop application, that toggle will give it access to your microphone. Go ahead and switch that on, and then we can test if your voice chat is working in-game.
It was already switched on.
Okay, if the desktop apps toggle was already on, let's try a couple of other things.
Yeah.
First, double check that your microphone is set as the default input device in Windows sound settings. You can get to those settings by right-clicking on the speaker icon in your system tray and selecting Sounds. If that looks good, it might be worth checking for any updates to the finals itself in case there's a patch voice chat
Selecting sounds. There is no sounds here. There's just like microphone access and like a list of apps that have access, and then recent activity, per privacy resources, etc. There's no sounds like, yeah. So I don't know what that means. What that's supposed to be.
No worries, I can help. So first, look down at the bottom right corner of your screen for the speaker icon. Right click on it, and you should see an option that says Sound Settings. Click on that, and it'll open up a new window.
Yeah. Okay.
Great. Now, in that new window, look for a section called Input or Input Devices. It should show your microphone listed there.
Yeah.
Make sure it's selected as the default device.
It
If
is.
you click on it, you should see some options to adjust the volume and test the microphone.
Oh, wait a minute. Now we're on to something. It says this unit is not in use. If you change its property under use, it may lead to problems with the sound program.
That's definitely the issue then. If your microphone isn't set as the default device, the finals won't be able to pick it up. In that same sound settings window, there should be a drop-down menu or a button that says something like Manage Sound Devices or Input Devices. Click on that, find your microphone in the list, and make sure it's enabled and set as the default.
But that's so weird because, like, in the list, it is selected, as a default device. But when I like click on it to wait a minute, that's the. But when I click on it to see more, that's when I see the error message that this unit is not in use, which is weird because I can clearly see that it is picking up sound. For example, my voice right now.
Okay, it sounds like Windows is a little confused about your microphone.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Yeah.
In that same sound settings window, look for an option that says troubleshoot under the input section. Running the troubleshooter might help Windows figure out what's going on with your mic.
Okay. Um, right. Something. You know. Oh,
No worries. We can keep troubleshooting if you'd like.
yeah. So weird. Hmm. Um.
This is a bit
Yeah.
strange. It might be worth checking for any updates to the finals itself, in case there's a patch for voice chat issues.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've clicked on the troubleshooting button for input devices. It says we're here to help. Tell us a little bit about your problem. Wow. Okay.
Okay, let's see what the troubleshooter finds. Sometimes it can automatically detect and fix common issues. Just follow the prompts, and hopefully it'll get your microphone working in the finals.
Mm. All right. Let's give it permission to search for issues.
Okay, let's see what the troubleshooter finds. Sometimes it can automatically detect and fix common issues. Just follow the prompts, and hopefully it'll get your microphone working in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the troubleshooter finds. Sometimes it can automatically detect and fix common issues. Just follow the prompts, and
Yeah.
hopefully it'll get your microphone working in the finals.
No, it's it. I mean, the problem is the microphone, but now it seems like it's trying to fix my speakers, or on. Uh,
Ah, I see what's happening. Troubleshooter is trying to fix your speakers, because that's what's set as the default playback device. We need to tell it to focus on your microphone instead. Do you see an option to select a different device to troubleshoot?
I'll I'll tell it in Norwegian to search for to troubleshoot the mic instead.
Ja, det kan du absolutt gjøre. Bare fortell meg hvordan det går.
No, switch back to the previous voice you had. I understand both English and Norwegian. I prefer it if you stick to the previous English voice.
Absolutely. Just let me know if you run into any more trouble with the troubleshooter.
Yeah. Check privacy settings. That's what you already said and what we already tried.
You're right, we already checked those. Okay, let's try this. Go back to the sound settings window and click on more sound settings under the related settings section. This will open the old school sound control panel. Go to the recording tab, find your microphone, and click properties. In the new window that opens, go to the advanced tab and uncheck the box that says allow applications to take exclusive control of this device.
Hmm.
Okay, it sounds like we're getting closer. Once you're in the sound control panel, make sure you're on the recording tab. That's where you'll find your microphone listed. If you're having trouble finding it, it might be labeled as microphone array or something similar.
Is in use. Oh. My mistake actually. The error message I saw earlier said the opposite of what I thought it said, which makes it different. It says this unit is in use, not is not in use. But
Okay, that's good news.
yeah. Uh, Start test. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah,
Okay, I can hear you loud and clear. It sounds like your microphone is working. Let's try opening up the finals and see if the voice chat works there.
yeah.
Great. Let me know if you run into any more issues.
No, no. I'm not. I haven't fixed it yet. I'm probably not.
Okay, if the voice chat still isn't working, let's try restarting your computer. Sometimes that can clear up any lingering software glitches.
Wait. Properties. Um.
Okay,
No, no.
while we're
Wait,
waiting
wait,
for your
wait, wait.
computer to restart,
Hey,
let's double
hey,
check
hey.
one
Can
more
you?
thing.
Can you?
Go
No.
back.
God. Um. What you said earlier about going into the old school settings and then properties for the mic. Um. What was that? What do I do from here?
Okay, so in the microphone's properties, look for a tab called Advanced. In
Okay.
there, you'll see a checkbox. Okay, after unchecking that box, click Apply,
No,
and
what
then
checkbox?
OK.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so in the microphone's properties, look slider to adjust the microphone volume. Make sure it's turned up to at least 50%. There might also be a separate slider for microphone boost.
Okay.
If you see that, try setting it to a moderate
Hello.
level.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, I can hear you loud and clear. It sounds like your microphone is working. Let's try opening up the finals and see if the voice chat works there.
It's not easy to check it unless I have someone to to check it with. Um, no.
Okay, I understand. If you don't have anyone to test it with right now, you can try joining a practice match or a quick play game. That way you can see if your microphone is working in-game without affecting your rank or stats.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Actually, the problem isn't my microphone though. It's actually hearing other people.
Okay, if you can't hear other players, let's check your output settings. Go back to the sound control panel, but this time, click on the playback tab. Make sure your speakers or headset are set as the default playback device.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, if your playback device is set correctly, let's try adjusting the volume mixer. Right-click on the speaker icon in your system tray and select Open Volume Mixer. Make sure the volume for the finals isn't muted or set too low.
Mm. Yeah, it's actually all the way to the top.
Alright, if the volume mixer is all the way up and you still can't hear anything, it might be an in-game setting. Open up the finals and look for the audio settings. Make sure the voice chat volume is turned up there as well.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, if the in-game volume is also turned up, let's try checking your audio drivers. Go back to the device manager, expand sound, video, and game controllers, and make sure your audio drivers are up to date. You can also try uninstalling and reinstalling them.
Where do I go to check the audio drivers?
No worries. You can check your audio drivers in the device manager. To get there, right-click on the Start button and select Device Manager from the menu. Once it's open, look for Sound, Video, and Game Controllers and expand that section. You should see your audio drivers listed there.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, you should see a list of audio devices. Right-click on your speakers or headset and select Update Driver. You can choose to search automatically for updated driver software or browse your computer for driver software.
Well, I mean, I did search automatically for a driver, and it said the best drivers are already installed, is what it said.
Okay, if your drivers are up to date, let's try restarting your computer again. Sometimes that can resolve lingering software issues.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay, if restarting doesn't work, let's try one more thing. Go back
No,
to the
no, no, I
server
haven't
control panel.
restarted yet. Actually, first, I want to try just restarting the game itself, which is gonna take a few minutes. And then when that is done, I'll try and it still doesn't work, then I'll try restarting the whole PC and so on.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's try restarting the finals first. If that doesn't work, we can move on to restarting your computer.
Yeah, yes we can.
Okay, let me know how it goes after restarting the game. If you still can't hear other players, we'll try restarting your computer next.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know how it goes after restarting the game. If you still can't hear other players, we'll try restarting your computer next.
Mhm. It it takes a long time to start the finals these last few times.
Okay, I understand. If restarting the finals doesn't work, we can try restarting your computer next.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me know how it goes after restarting the game. If you still can't hear other players, we'll try restarting your computer next.
Yeah. Well, what I'm looking for is the error message that keeps popping up. There it is. There was a problem connecting to voice chat. Please try again later. It says as an error message in the game shortly after starting it.
Okay, that error message indicates a problem with the game's servers or your connection to them. Since we've already troubleshot your microphone and audio settings, restarting your computer might help establish a fresh connection.
Okay.
Let's try that next.
Okay. All right.
Okay,